LawVu was designed specifically to help in-house legal teams manage all their matters, projects, and legal work in one place. Many of our customers use LawVu for both internal matter management, and they take advantage of additional capabilities to streamline and automate how they manage spend and work with outside counsel. So what we'll do in this demo is take a quick look at those spend management features in the workspace. Here's the LawVu legal workspace. If you look down the left-hand side, you can see that it's a central repository for all our matters and legal work. And that's whether we're doing that work internally or with outside counsel or legal service providers involved. The workspace also has an optional full contract lifecycle management solution embedded. There's also an embedded knowledge base. That's part of your matter management solution. And a whole bunch of really useful integrations that help you get data into LawVu and sync with other business tools. So what we're looking at here is what we call the hub. It's like my personal legal dashboard, and it's a great way to see the variety of workflows that are supported by the workspace. The contracts and matters that I'm working on are easily accessible to me right across the top. Now, these can involve outside counsel or possibly just be managed by our in-house team. And these widgets are curated views of matters where outside counsel is involved. And these widgets, actions and accruals, relate specifically to e-billing and spend management. So they're showing the invoices that I need to approve and the status of accruals that have been requested from our automated system. So just by looking at the hub, we can already see that adding spend management in the legal workspace has two key components: a secure way to centrally manage and track the matters that you're working on with outside counsel, and ways to manage invoices and control cost much more efficiently. So let's stay with that invoice thread, and we'll have a quick look at the key features that streamline and automate your invoice processes. These are commonly called e-billing or spend management features. So we'll start with reporting, which is kind of jumping to the end, but it's a critical feature set for any spend management solution. We can see right here that one of the benefits of centralizing our workflows is total visibility for reporting and managing operations. We have a complete data set that we can use to make strategic decisions. This out-of-the-box dashboard helps us see how we're tracking to budget, our ratio of internal versus external work, who we're spending with, what we're spending on, and much more. By design, the dashboards are easy to work with. For a simple example, I'll just change the date range here, and the whole dashboard changes. This is one in a series of very useful dashboards in LawVu, all designed to surface insights with the ability to slice, dice, filter, and export. Now, all that valuable data is added to the system in real time through a series of day-to-day workflows. Most legal teams without a spend management solution manage these workflows with emails, spreadsheets, or other processes that can be very time-consuming or not particularly secure or reliable. If you're using the legal workspace to solve those problems and have a great data set, it all starts with a good setup. So I want to show you the LawVu Organization Settings portal, which is commonly called the admin portal. Again, by design, this is a simple interface that you can use to configure your instance of the legal workspace and set up automated workflows. The simplicity and ease of use is important because you want to get up and running quickly and still be able to make adjustments and scale over time without specialist skills or expensive services. Now, these are the specific settings for e-billing and work with outside counsel or legal service providers. You'll often see the term LSP used in the user interface to refer to that. Here, we've created a central repository for the firms that we work with. We've added key information, including files like billing guidelines. This consolidated view is useful for anyone in the team, and a lot of the information can be used later in invoice review and analysis. Here you can set budgets, accepted currencies and conversions, and required fields for data capture. And if you want to automate your invoice approval and accrual workflows, there are easy drag and drop workflow builders to set up what you need. Okay, now that we're all set up, we can rely on LawVu to reduce administrative overhead and capture critical data for matters and invoices as they move through their life cycle. Let's jump back to the hub. And what we'll do is open this list of matters that I'm working on with outside counsel. This is what we call a saved view. It's a curated list of work that I've set up from our larger repository. On the left, you can see that we have a full repository of all of the legal work, again, whether outside counsel are involved or not. And I've created a number of these saved views. They make it really easy to manage and report on specific matters, projects, or practice areas. So I'll open a single matter that I'm working on with outside counsel, and this will allow us to see collaboration and invoice workflow management on a matter-by-matter basis. From the top, we can see notifications related to the matter. A status update feature is here, and it'll quickly let me request or give an update right from within the system. Embedded conversations are an option, which allows you to capture back and forth about the matter without having to rely on email. But you can capture email correspondence as well. All the critical details are captured on a matter record, like type, department, scope, budget, risk, complexity, and fee arrangement. And there's embedded document management, so we can store and organize documents and emails. And this screen shows us all the related invoices in the context of this one matter. So it's easy to stay on top of how we're tracking to budget and any pending approvals that we need to go through. Since we're here, we'll just take a quick look at the invoice approval workflow. Here's the invoice itself, which has been uploaded by our firm and is now centrally stored in our system. If you take a look at the right-hand panel, you'll see all the key data that we need to review the invoice, including the audit trail of who's approved, according to the workflow that we set up earlier. Once an invoice is approved, it can be automatically routed to the finance team or the next person in the workflow. There are a couple of really valuable AI-powered features embedded in these workflows too. Now let's jump back to the reports. And here's another dashboard that surfaces all that invoice and fee data, so we can use it for reporting, spend analysis, and to improve our conversations with outside counsel. Now this is the beauty of spend management. We're improving daily workflows and generating highly valuable data as we do it. So now we've seen a number of specific spend management features. And we've also seen how this all fits into the larger legal workspace, which is first and foremost a place for you to manage all your in-house work. So you get the visibility, process improvement, and data that you need to free up valuable time and make better decisions. You can also book time with our experts for a custom demo and Q&A session anytime.